So today we're going to be showing you how to replace the upper right engine mount on a Mini Cooper R53. While we're replacing it, we're going to be reinforcing with a polybush from Super Pro. So if you want to see how to do it, stay tuned. Right, so welcome back. If you're new here, thanks for joining us. Make sure you like and subscribe, hit that bell to get notifications of our new videos. We're going to be doing a separate video today on how to fit the gearbox mounts on the other side as well, but we don't want to make it too much of a long video, so we're going to do it in two separate videos. So I'm going to show you the first steps that you need to do before we start actually taking the engine mount off. So you need to take the wheel off, take the arch liner out, and then underneath you need to support the jack. So once you jack the car up, make sure the axle stand is on the chassis part of the car. You need to put the jack under the engine on the right hand side, but as you're looking at the engine it will be on the left hand side, just to take the weight of the engine. So as soon as you take the engine mount off, the engine's going to drop down. Right, so to start off with, you need to remove the engine mount bracket. So you've got a 13mm here for the earth cable, 18mm here, and then two 16s at the back and two 16s at the front. When you take the nut off, the bolt's going to fall out like that, and the nut comes out as well. And then we're just going to remove the cable and just put a couple of rubber gloves over the end of it so it doesn't short itself. So there's this little bracket that needs to come out as well. That was being held on earlier by the bolt at the front. So now this whole engine mount bracket just slides out over the top. So that's out. So the next step to remove the engine mount, use an E12 socket. And then if you look directly under where the engine mount is, there's the E12 socket there. So you need to remove that. So then this bolt comes out. It's got a very long thread on it, so it will take a long time to unwind it. And if you get any fluid coming out of there, it's the hydraulic fluid from the engine mount. That means it's failed. So if you're doing this, it's obviously a good thing that you're changing it anyway. So the last step, we've got a 16mm bolt here, so we can undo that. And that bolt comes out, and your engine mount is out. You can see how much play there is in that. I'm going to show you the new one now when we're putting the new bush on. So you can see, compared to the old one, the new one is really stiff, but over time it will become like the old one. So this bush goes over there and underneath these flaps, so it makes it really stiff. So when it does start to go over time, this will just reinforce it and stop it from the engine swaying. So we're just going to start by greasing the bottom of it. Just always grease up any kind of poly bushes, it just stops it from squeaking and does make it easier to put on as well. And then we're just going to put some on the inside. You can get power flex bushes, and you can get these Super Pro bushes as well. They will do the same kind of job. Some of them do and don't come with their own grease, but I like to use the lithium grease. Works a lot better. So now you need to bend this bit of rubber on one end first. Slide it through the gap. Once you've done one side, put it all the way across. Pop the other side in. And that's done. So you can see how it reinforces it. Even when it starts to go, the engine mount itself, this bush is still going to hold it stiff. So now the new engine mount's going back in. So this stem at the bottom needs to go into that hole. And that's where your bolt from underneath goes up into. And you've got your 16mm bolt. So the bolt goes in underneath. So the engine mounts in. I need to put the bracket back on. And that just slides in like that. And that little plate needs to go back in there so that bolt goes down through that hole. And you've got your 18mm nut on the top. And your 4 16mm bolts, 2 at the back, 2 at the front. So when you're putting the bracket back on, you may need to adjust the engine. From jacking it up earlier, you might need to just drop it down like that. And the earth cable goes back on. Bolt up through the bottom. Not on the top. Just nip it up. Right, so the engine bracket and the mount is all back on now, so you just release the pressure in the jack. That's all done. And you just got to put the arch liner back in and put the wheel back on. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So like I said, we're going to be fitting the Super Pro bushes to the gearbox mount on the other side. So if you hit that bell, you get notified when that comes up. Keep an eye out for it, and I'll see you soon.